Happy Sunday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Sunday NFL free pick video. Guys, in this video, I don't have one, I don't have two. I've got three separate fantastic plays coming your way to help you guys out here on Sunday. Check it out. We got a dabble four-man play to start things off in the 1 o'clock window. We got a 9x multiplier here. We're going 300 to win 2,700 on that one. And you guys can use your rockets on that if you want because it is a four-man play. Then over on the at the 4 o'clock window, the three-game 4 o'clock slate, we've got a three-man play with a boosted 6.3x multiplier. We're going 300 to win just about $1,900 on that one. And then over in the NFL Streets on the Chalkboard app, we've got you guys a combined anytime two-man touchdown play with a 5.3x multiplier, going 200 to win about $1,060 on that one. All right, guys, before we get this video rocking and rolling, let's take a second and get the housekeeping out of the way. Now, if you guys are new here, if you're not familiar, we call this the housekeeping. What we do is we simply ask you guys to take a second and kind of work together as a community. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications so you don't miss our YouTube free pick videos. You can share this thing with your friends. This also helps us out quite a bit. When you share this with your friends, it kind of gets us out into the YouTube algorithm and it helps, push the video out there as well. So we very much appreciate when you guys share it. But most importantly, just make sure you guys are taking a second to like the video and subscribe to our channel. When you like our videos here, it is like adding to our tip jar. And guys, I'm telling you, I really do mean this. It means a lot to our team when we see that like goal being hit. It's not just because we hit the like goal and you guys get the extra play, okay? It's because when we see the likes being hit, it shows that you guys are appreciating all the time and energy we're putting in every single day. This video took me about 4.5, 5 hours to complete the plays before I start this. Doesn't always go that way. Sometimes it's faster. But the amount of research I had to put in tonight, starting up before the NFL slate tomorrow, was pretty extensive. Well, let me say that again because this video it's now Sunday, but I started off on early Saturday researching, so it took a lot to get this one down, and I really put us in some good spots here today. So if you guys don't mind, take a second there, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also keep in mind, if this video gets to 700 likes today, now we're dropping it to 700 because it's Sunday. A lot of times on Sunday, you guys have a lot of trouble getting the likes up, and I understand why. It's Sunday. People with their family, people are watching football. Not and many people are on this YouTube thing, popping around, looking around on YouTube after the 1 o'clock window starts. So we'll make it a little easier for you guys. We'll make it a 700 like goal. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's change it up today. Let's make this even easier. I really want you guys to have a chance at the night game play. So here's what we'll do. Okay, if you guys get this video to 600 likes, which should be easy, even if it's a Sunday, you guys can work together to get 600. If you get 600 likes, everyone on the winnable free plan, which I'll show you how to get on here in a few minutes, is going to receive an additional VIP play at no cost, and we're going to try to aim for that VIP play to be on the Sunday night football game. That way, you guys have a play in this video for the 1 p.m. slate, a play in this video for the 4 p.m. slate, an anytime touchdown play that works with both of those, and if you get the like goal, 600 likes, you guys will also get a beautiful VIP play for that night game tonight for Sunday night football. All right, so like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let me get some water here. We're going to jump right into this, guys. All right, first things first, we're going to go over the contest winners for yesterday. Now, in every video, we ask you guys to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below. And we take all those comments and we drop them over here into the YouTube random comment picker. As you can see, yesterday's video here had 138 comments. Everyone was pissed off at Tyler, but he did end up cashing. We had 138 comments here on yesterday's video. As you can see, these two individuals here both look actually kind of familiar. Have been selected to win that one free week of VIP. We had Tatted Sand says, let's make this week a weekend full of green slips as usual. My man, we appreciate you. Always excellent part of our community here, and you're tagging along and jumping in the comments for us. We appreciate you. And we have Daniel Kaza, and he says, great cashing on my first VIP day. Thanks, In the Green DFS. Love this comment, brother. Thank you for that. That was a little automatic free advertisement for us. Yeah, just so you guys know, we click this one time before the video starts. I don't even look at these until I start this video. So this is the first time I've seen these people. Also, I'm assuming you're in VIP. And I'm not sure, Tatted saying if you're in or not. I know you've been in the community forever. You may or may not be. But either way, if you guys are already in VIP and you want to gift those free weeks away, just let us know, and we can gift those away. If you guys want to keep them using for yourself, you're welcome to do that as well. Whatever you do, please take a second. Email us, support@inthegreendfs.com. We will need a screenshot of your YouTube username, a screenshot of your Dabble username, and, of course, your first and last name. You guys should know what to do. I think both of you guys either, if you're not, I think you might have won a free before. If not, either way, send it in. Again, if you're already on VIP and you want to gift it, just let us know in the email, and we'll set that up, and we'll gift that to someone else. So for you two, congrats on winning that one free week of VIP. Again, you guys all have a chance. And just so you guys know, this is completely random. I love this, but it's completely random. When you guys see stuff like this, we literally click this button one time and it picks from all these comments. It's a unique author, so it doesn't matter if you comment 50,000 times. You can only have one comment that goes in the drawing there. So keep commenting, guys. You'll all have a chance to win. For you two, congrats on winning that one free week of VIP. All right, first things first, we're going to do a quick recap of yesterday's plays. We're going to start with the main free play. Well, we had two free plays yesterday. This is the first one here, as you guys can see. I don't really have to open it up. You guys know what it is. We had Tyler Hero, who ends up going over his line late with 24. And that game what happened, unfortunately, was a little bit of a blowout for a while, so Cade sat for a little bit longer than expected. And they got it closer at the end, and they had to come back in. Either way you shape it, Butler gets it done with no problem. Hero gets it done with no problem. And Cade Cunningham fails us with the 4 rebounds. His first time not getting the rebound line. The craziest part is Jalen Duren was ruled out of this game. This should have been a walk in the park for everybody. So anyone looking at this and not thinking it's a good play, I love you, but you do not know basketball. It's going to happen sometimes in sports betting, my friends. Again, fantastic play, fantastic position, but couldn't follow through. This one here I want to point out as well. Really good free play, in fact. We juiced it. Now, anyone that did not juice it won this play. A lot of you guys did. We saw a lot of your messages. A lot of you guys that didn't juice this. But for the guys that did juice it, we juiced it to 25.5, meaning 26 points. Look, if Tyler Hero had 1 bucket in the first quarter, this would have been an easy win. He had a horrible first quarter. And a really bad start to his second quarter. So truth be told, if he hits 1 extra bucket, this is a win. If the game was tighter down the stretch, this is probably also a win. So we lost both of our free plays by just a fraction there. We're not too worried about it because over here in the VIP and NBA full season pass, pulled off a couple of nice ones here. And I've told you guys before, first things first, when you see these copies, these are not accurate. Unfortunately, they're still not fixed. Dabble's doing a really good job of fixing the little things or even banning some of the annoying people. But overall, they're doing a good job. This is one thing they have not fixed yet. For whatever reason, the copies don't show properly on slips that are hidden. So any VIP, NFL, NBA full season pass play, we hide these, which is why you guys can't see these on our recent wins. They're always hidden. You can only see free play. So the free play ones are accurate. The count seems to be right, but the copies on this seem to be wrong. Whatever, not a big deal. We don't really care about the copycats. It's more so you guys can see the amount of people winning with us. Either way you shape it, we love this bad boy here. We took a three-man three-point made play, and I love this one because I got some juice on Anthony Edwards. And I told you guys in the last video, last time we played Anthony Edwards a couple videos ago, I let you guys know his line was set at 2.3, and that was too low of a line. It's going to go back up to 3-point line, and look what happened. It's back up to 3.5 juiced, of course, but the next time you see Anthony Edwards, I'm telling you guys right now, this will be 3.5 normal. There'll be no more juice on the over for the 3.5. I told you guys we got to catch those lines while they're low, which is what we did twice now and cash on them. So Anthony Edwards goes over with 5 3-pointers. You can see right here. Josh Giddey hits 2 like in the first quarter, I think it was. He was over that really quickly. And Benedict Mathurin was the last one we're waiting for. He comes in the second round there and just boom, 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 knocks them all down. So very easy win for the VIP and NBA full season pass. We'll take that all day long. It was a 1980 win. And by the way, anyone that's new here doesn't know how we do things. We try to show you this in all the videos, but you can see right here, entry 300, payout 1980. So you can see there what we win. We're very transparent in terms of showing you guys what we do here. We're trying to make it very clear that we bet with you guys. We're not one of, again, no disrespect to other channels, but we're not one of these channels that just show you nice plays but don't actually bet them with you. We're going to bet every single play we give our players, whether it's a free plan play, VIP play, NFL, NBA, full season pass play. Every single play we send you guys, you better believe we have a full bet on. Understand that in advance. It's something we do not play around with. Then over here, we had another beautiful play, a first quarter play. We've been cashing a lot of these in VIP and NBA pass. In fact, quite a bit of them. We have Peyton Watson here, over 3.5 first quarter points. Jamal Murray and John Collins. Peyton Watson dominated with the 4 quick on that one. Jamal Murray puts up 8 in the first quarter. We knew he was going to be hot. He did exactly that. And John Collins with the quick 6. He did a great job. He had 2. Waited a couple minutes, he dropped another couple of buckets, so John Collins was fantastic there. We cashed out $1,800 there, and I believe, I don't have it in front of me because I'm doing this video a little bit before the last game is over with the, we're waiting on some Zubac rebounds, and I think we're going to get 6 out of 8 on our 8-man once again for another 300. So we'll take it. About 4,000 in cash outs today. That'll get us past. Looking at the last couple of days here, if you guys are new here, I do want to point out real quick, we had a nice couple of runs here. We can go back to, where was this? On Sunday, I believe it was, $8,000 day. Then on Monday, no, I'm off. Not Sunday. Sorry, guys. Thursday, Thanksgiving. Yeah, my bad. So Thanksgiving here, we had $8,000 in cash outs here, as you can see that beautiful day. The very next day on Friday, Black Friday, another $8,000 in cash outs day, as you can see. And we go with 4,000 here. So overall, about 20,000 in cash outs. Again, not all profit, but a good portion of that is. We've actually gotten pretty hot here, which is crazy because I told you guys a couple days ago when we started that NBA full season pass, NFL full season pass special, I told you guys this could happen, and it has exactly happened. And listen, I'm not psychic. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not able to figure this stuff out by pure magic. I promise you, I'm not a wizard, but I am good at this stuff, and this happens to happen every year around this time. I don't know why. We just start just straight dominating, and we've done exactly that. So 8K on that Thursday, 8K on the Friday, 4K on the Saturday, and now we're looking to turn it up on Sunday here for NFL Sunday. Now, guys, before I show you these, I'm going to actually go over the promos real quick. I want to get these out of the way, and I want to do them quick today. You guys, if you're new here, pay attention. If you're not new here, there's one thing that's changed, so just listen closely. I'll do these real quick for you guys. First things first, if you guys are trying to build bankroll or get some money up on your account so you can, play properly and bet properly, you want to build bankroll, and part of building a bankroll is taking advantage of these specials, these promos. So if you go to the description of our YouTube video and click on the very bottom link, it's going to take you here to our stand store. Now, our stand store just houses all of our links. You can find all of our links here, very easy to find. The business name is In the Green DFS, as you guys know, but the code is just In the Green, right? So super easy. Click right here on Onyx Odds, okay? When you do that, make sure you punch in code In the Green. Now, usually when you click the links, the code automatically generates, but if not, the code is In the Green, okay? Do the spend 10, get 100. This is an excellent deal. You spend 10 bucks to give you $100 in bonus picks. You can't go wrong with that. Plus 15 bonus picks up here. I mean, it's just a great way to start a bankroll. Spend 10, get 100, simple to do. Next promo is over here on Sleeper. Now, Sleeper is real simple here. Check it out. Click on Sleeper. Oh, sorry, Sleeper right here. When you click on Sleeper, make sure the code you punch in says In the Green, and you can get a free 20 bucks on Sleeper. If you're someone that's trying to get a little bankroll going, or if you have less money to play with than you like today on Sunday, this is a nice idea. Get your account rolling here. Get the free 20 bucks on Sleeper. If you guys appreciate what we're doing for you guys, make sure you make a small deposit as well. That is something we always appreciate. But again, get that free 20 bucks over here on Sleeper by clicking on there. Make sure the code says In the Green, and you're good to go. You can also use the LeBron James free square today if you want. That's an option for you. Great way to build a bankroll with that as well. All right, most important, well, we have two important promos. The next one's coming up. This one here is probably the best promo in the industry right now. It's the Play 5, Get 100 by Underdog. They're just straight killing it, guys. Everyone that's done this promo has absolutely loved it. They set it up in such a great way. So what you're going to do, click right here on Underdog. Once you click on Underdog, make sure the code you punch in says In the Green 1. Now, guys, our code, first off, will automatically populate when you click that link. Second, our code is In the Green everywhere. Only on Underdog it is In the Green 1, okay? So make sure the code says In the Green 1 on Underdog and you're good to go. Now, the special is real simple. The promo works like this. It's the Play 5, Get 100 in bonus entries. So you play $5, then Underdog sets you up with $10 free play entries for anything you want. So you can utilize those $10 free plays to copy our free plays here on the videos if you want. If you're in VIP, you can run those in the VIP plays. There's so many different ways you can go about this, but a great promo. Play 5, Get 100. Don't pass on that. You guys should all have this by now. So if you're trying to build a bankroll, click on Underdog and you're good to go with the Play 5, Get 100. Last promo for this video, because it's going to be the third play we have for you guys. It's going to be on Chalkboard today. It's an anytime touchdown play. It's on Chalkboard. You guys are going to want Chalkboard for it. I just shopped the market for you guys for quite a while here, and I can tell you firsthand that there is no better spot to get this particular play. You're going to find it close on a couple of apps, but this is the one that's pretty clearly above the rest. So you want Chalkboard for this one. To get Chalkboard, real easy. Click right here on Chalkboard link. Make sure the code says In the Green. Use the free pick plus 100% deposit match. That just means if you put $100 down for your first deposit, excuse me, they'll match it with $100, making it, for instance, the $200 bankroll there to start off with. Use these promo packs every day, and of course, Matthew Stafford free square if you want to use it. But guys, to get Chalkboard, have it ready for that third play. I'm going to show you guys here in a couple of minutes. Click on Chalkboard. Make sure the code says In the Green, and you're good to go. Now, I'm going to bring you guys to the plays now. And as I bring you down, I'm going to let you guys know something real quick. We started our special the other day. We told you guys the NBA plus NFL full season pass special. And it has been a real blast off for all the guys that got it. And all you guys that got it, we've heard a lot of emails. Thank you. Listen, these aren't even amazing days. These are great days. You've done a really good job. A lot of these guys bought this 2-3 days ago when it started, and you guys have literally cashed out $20,000 in cash outs. Now, obviously, that's not all profit, but the majority of it is. And if you're looking at the way we're doing this, guys, there's two ways that our paid players can do this stuff. And I'll go over that more at the end of the video. You can either follow all of our plays, or you can pick the plays you like and leave the ones you don't, right? We have a guy that emailed us the other day, and when we had 8K, or was it this day right here? We had 8,000 in cash outs. This guy won $65,000. So obviously, he's betting more money than we are, but he's utilizing our plays to do that. He's one of our paid players, obviously. So just keep in mind, our bets are pretty decent at $300 and $200 bets, but we got people out here betting a lot more than we are. So if you're interested in those plans, I'm going to show you guys that at the end of the video. First, I'm going to get these plays out of the way. When we're done with this video, anyone interested in taking advantage of that NBA full season pass plus NFL full season pass special, it does end tomorrow. It'll be your final day. We will not do it again the rest of the year until next year. It is extremely lucrative and extremely valuable for what's included in it. I will show you that later in the video. If you're interested, stick around. You don't want to miss that. I'll also teach you guys how to get in the free plan later in the video. All right, let's get to plays number one. Play number one here, guys. Again, thanks for being so patient. Remember, these videos do not exist without recaps and promos. So if you don't like the recaps and promos, sign up for the free plan. You don't have to watch the video. The video is for everyone that wants to learn why we made these plays. So you guys can utilize that to your advantage and make the right decision for yourself, right? All right, getting low on water here. Let's see if we can get through this. First play is a Dabble 4-man play. The way we broke this up today is we have a 4-man play for the 1 o'clock slate, all the 1 o'clock games. Then we have a 3-man play with a boosted 3-man play for the 4 o'clock slate. Then we got you guys an anytime touchdown play that, converts with both of those. And, of course, the opportunity for you guys to get the night game VIP play at no cost, but you got to get the like goal to 600 in this video. With that said, click the like goal. Click the like button right now, and let's jump into this. Guys, first play over here on Dabble is for the 1 p.m. slate. We have 300 on this one to win 2,700. Remember, guys, if you don't have Dabble, you can do the same exact play for literally $5 for a chance to win 270 if you're brand new here. All you have to do is click right here on Dabble. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green. Then deposit $5 on Dabble. When you make that $5 deposit on Dabble, they're going to give you 25 free, giving you $30 total to put on this play for a chance to win 270, and it only costs you new guys $5. All right, let's get into it. Play number one. We're taking Juwan Johnson over 46.5 receiving yards. Now, the Saints are going to be traveling to take on the Dolphins at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The point total in this one is 41.5, and the Saints are 5.5-point dogs. Now, Juwan has gone over this line in 3 of his last 5 games, just barely missing by the hook last week against the Falcons. I think he actually went over the line, but the line got raised for this game. So today he gets a Dolphins defense that ranks 28th in receiving yards allowed to tight ends, which is very, very bad. Obviously, 4th worst in the NFL. Guys, Juwan has an 18% target share on the Saints team, which ranks him second only to Chris Olave, of course. When Johnson is facing a team that is weak to tight ends, he tends to dominate. I want to put this out there. More so, this is actually pretty important here, even better. He's been better with Tyler Sugg at quarterback. Tyler Shuck at quarterback, sorry. He's been better with him at quarterback, which is interesting. And, Juwan was actually the recipient of Tyler's first NFL touchdown, which is kind of cool. And these two played college ball together in Oregon. So, look, in a matchup where we think the Dolphins lead most of this game, we expect Juwan Johnson to be heavily involved here over the middle on those intermediate routes here while these Saints attempt to do a comeback here. Again, our thought here is the Dolphins probably try to take this game. They're trying to make a late playoff run. It's kind of funny, but either way, they're going to try to win this game. They're going to pull out some of the stops. They're probably leading this game. And on the way back, you're going to need Juwan Johnson and Chris Olave to get some action. I think Juwan Johnson gets plenty of it against this very weak Miami defense when it comes to those tight ends. So Juwan Johnson over here, I will show you guys in the Outlier research tool. Real quick, just a heads up for anyone new here. This is a tool called Outlier. It is just a tool. It's not going to spit out winning plays for you, but it's cool if you want to research your own plays. We use a multitude of tools, not just one here at In the Green. But I will be honest with you guys, unlike most creators here on YouTube, we don't make our plays just off of tools, and I don't mean any disrespect by that. Any of you guys listening, I know a lot of you creators are watching our videos. No disrespect. I'm saying this in a very humble way. We like it that you guys are watching. It's really cool that you're coming here and getting ideas from our videos. We have tons of players that tell us that a lot of you guys are out there using our plays. None of that matters to us. It's all for the good of the industry. I want you guys to all win. But we do want to make it clear we do not make our plays just strictly off of tools like a lot of these guys do. You'll pop up with some of these videos. You need to be very careful. Again, no disrespect, but be very careful who you get information from. I opened a video the other day, and I never talk bad about other creators, but it was really bad. I mean, it was so much incorrect information. The guy was, I don't want to say what he was saying because I don't want to call it the video, so I'm going to leave it alone. But it was a player that essentially is literally on a minutes restriction, and he was telling everyone that he was getting tons of minutes and massive usage, and the guy was just full out spitting out nonsense. So be careful of the information you're getting. Try to double check your stuff and research your stuff, which is why we have research tools like this. So if you want to research your own plays, there's a link in the description of the video. Get a 7-day free trial. See if it's for you. Back to our guy, Juwan Johnson. As you can see, last 5 games over with 79 against the Bears, 53 over here against the Bucks, who are pretty bad there against tight ends. Well, more so against receivers. And then 92 over here against Carolina. Fell under against Atlanta here by the hook, so by 0.5. Now, the kicker to note here is this. Against overall, not too bad. Against tight ends, these guys are bottom of the pack, right? The Dolphins, they're giving up 69.1 yards per game against tight ends. And that's pretty good given that we have this guy as the clear lead tight end over here for the Saints. Now, I also will point out, look at the targets and receptions here. I really like what we're doing here. In most of these games, he's going to get on average 4.6 receptions off of 6 targets. I can dig that in a game like this. I think he gets more in a game like this. You're going to look at a game script situation where I think you're going to have to target the middle of the field more because these Dolphins are very susceptible to tight end. Now, if you look over here, I also will show you he gets the second most target share on the team with 18%. Underneath, 76% of the targets, obviously under Chris Olave. That's your main guy. Rashid's no longer on this team anymore, so you can take that all out together. And Alvin Kamara is questionable for this game. They pass at a 60% rate, and the reason is really because they're down in every game. They're getting the shit kicked out of them in every game. And a lot of these tight ends are going over against the Dolphins as well. Zach Ertz barely missed by a yard, so it's hard to look. And this guy didn't even barely played. So same situation here, guys. Tight ends, the Dolphins are just super weak to the tight ends. And the main attack on this play is that the Dolphins can't handle the tight ends. And with that said, we do think the Dolphins are going to try to make a late playoff run here, which, again, I know it's kind of laughable at 4-7, I think they are. But either way you shape it, they're going to make a run. And I think they lead in this game at home. Good weather here. Juwan Johnson's got to be the bring back. So we're taking Juwan Johnson playing 1 over 46.5 receiving yards. Play number 2. Other side, we're taking Darren Waller, the other tight end. Now, first things first, let me give you the heads up on Darren Waller, guys. First off, he's questionable. Darren Waller is questionable for this game. He was removed from the injury reserve, okay, and marked as questionable. However, we've got a bit of a lead on our end that he's going to play in this game. Now, look, guys, Mike McDaniels knows his job is all but toast if he doesn't make the playoffs, or at least make a strong playoff run, which is the annoying part about this Miami Dolphin team. As you can see, they pretty much always end up mediocre and average. They never get great picks. They kind of screw themselves there, and they never make it deep in the playoffs. It's like last time they had a fun team was, what was it, 2023 with the Tua, Tyreek, and Waddle combination. With Achane, they were just running all over the place, flying, passing through the air. That was an exciting year for those Miami Dolphins. Well, guess what? Things don't look the same over there for them now. They're 4-7. They missed a bunch of close games this season. Mike McDaniel's job is clearly on the line, more than likely done for after the season, but he wants to do whatever he can to make this thing work and to give a run for this thing. The Dolphins are not officially eliminated. Well, guess what? I think they're going to bring back Darren Waller here today. I think there's going to be a day where Waller comes back, and just like earlier on in the season, if you guys remember, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I absolutely nailed the Darren Waller play every single time we used it. I nailed him for the touchdowns. I nailed him for the yards. I nailed him the first day he played, the second day he played. I told you guys what was going to happen, and it literally worked out exactly as I expected. And the reason is that is not, again, I'm not a magician or a some kind of wizard. But the thing here is, look, McDaniels needs help, and he knows that Waller is an X factor. He's an X factor player. He's a big body tight end that operates like a receiver, so he can go out there and get the big body stuff that the Dolphins don't have the option to do. Tyreek Hill is not playing, obviously injured, done for the season. May never play for the Dolphins again. May never play football again. Who knows? That's just my take on it. But we have Waddle there, obviously, for the speed. We got some additional options around the outside, but there's no big bodies in this team, and this is where Darren Waller comes into the clutch here. He gets very, very available in the red zone, in the end zone area, but more importantly, you're looking for a first down, you're passing to the sure-handed Darren Waller over the middle. There's not many guys that can deal with him. He's going to box you out and get that first down most of the time. So 21.5 yards, my friend. I'm sorry, but you're giving me a bad deal here, and I'm going to take that bad deal. Sorry, you're giving me a good deal. I want to make it a bad deal for you here. In the last full game, 3 full games that Waller played, guys, he went over this line twice. The game after that, he got injured and left early. Now, the Saints ranked 18th in receiving yards allowed to tight ends. We think McDaniels was going to want to insert Waller here pretty quickly and get him back in the mix for play number 2. Now, look, here's the deal. He's questionable. If he does not go in this game, we get a void. No big deal. If he plays in this game and he's playing minimal snaps, which is what I expect, that's fine. We need 21.5 yards. That is 1 or 2 catches for Darren Waller. Look, I have a feeling they're going to pull a stunt where they bring him out and they say, we're going to, be gentle with his snap count, and he gets out there and does the same thing he does the first few games I told you guys was going to happen. He was in better shape than they thought. He got out there and catch a couple passes and he started balling out. So I think we're going to have a very similar situation here with Darren Waller. We are taking him for over 21.5 receiving yards for play number 2. I'll also show you this real quick. Darren Waller only played 3 games. He got injured, tore his pec against these guys here. But first game against the Jets, 2 touchdowns, 27 yards. Against Carolina, a touchdown and 78 yards. Put a touchdown up against the Chargers as well. Only 12 yards in that game, went under in the yardage category. But again, if you look at the receptions, he only had 3 receptions in that game too. So first 2 games, I'm expecting more of this type of thing, 4 or 5 targets for him, maybe 6 in this game if they become competitive. But either way, I think we need 1 or 2. Oh, look, I even had this line wrong. My apologies. This line is all the way down at 21.5. So either way you shape this, guys, I think we're in too good of a spot. Underwhelming team against defenses against tight ends. So we're taking Darren Waller over 21.5. If you don't like it, feel free to leave it as our play. Moving on to play number 3, we're taking Michael Wilson over 55.5 receiving yards. Now, guys, the Cardinals will travel to take on the Bucs at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in one of the better 1 p.m. slated games. The point total here is 44.5, and the Cardinals are 3.5-point dogs. Now, first things first, Marvin Harrison Jr. is questionable but expected to play. So I think he had like appendicitis or something. I don't know the exact detail on it, but just a heads up, he is going to play in this one. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I had appendicitis, I wouldn't want to be getting smashed over the middle of the field or getting smashed on any crazy routes. So who knows how gentle they are with his routes. Either way you shape it, I don't care if he plays the full game, because guess what? We are really big on Michael Wilson in this game. Now, Wilson has been outstanding since Harrison went down. I mean, outstanding. He's cleared this line in 3 of his last 5 games, putting up 165 and 118 receiving yards in each of his last 2 games. Now, guys, we know McBride is going to be a monster here. I'll make it very clear with you guys. We're going to have sprinkles of McBride in our VIP and NFL full season pass. But for this play, I wanted to leave him out. I'm going to explain and tell you why here in a second. Look, we're expecting the Bucs to double on him. They're going to double team him most of the game. That's going to be their strategy. Look, the Bucs don't want to. They're not a team you want to run on first off. So let me start things off by saying that. A few important notes here I think are really important to make sure that we're on the same page. The Bucs are going to be a tough team to run on. They're going to be led by Vita Vea, as you guys know, big body that comes in the middle of the field defensive side there, and he just crushes anyone that gets in his way. He stops the run like crazy. He's a big problem, basically. And teams don't do very well running against them. They really don't. So most teams lose interest in running these guys fairly early on, and that usually is what creates this Bucs team to become such a pass funnel defense. And more importantly, guys, these Bucs ranked 27th for receiving yards allowed to opposing wide receivers. They are pretty good against tight ends. They hold tight ends down pretty well, and they're going to probably double team our guy McBride today. But against receivers, they get the shit kicked out of them. And more importantly, they ranked 27th when it comes to opposing wide receivers, getting yards on these guys. Let me show you this real quick. Michael Wilson. First thing I want to show you is our guy McBride is playing and Harrison is expected to play. Okay. Oh, it's a appendectomy. Yeah. So, wow. Holy shit. I don't know, man. It's crazy. He's coming in so quick. Either way, yeah, you're seeing it here. Going over in these lines, last two games when things really got going. Look at the defenses we're playing against. I want to point something out right here. These are pass funnel defenses, okay? The San Francisco 49ers are a bad defense this year. I know it's crazy to say that, but they're a bad defense this year. They're essentially a pass funnel as well. You can run and pass on them. The Jags have a very good run stop, but they're a pass funnel defense, okay? Same situation with the Buccaneers over here, ranking 27th in receiving yards allowed to wide receivers. They are pass funnel defenses, and look at what's happening here in these pass funnel opportunities. Now, again, Harrison wasn't in this game. Well, he was in one of these, I think. Can't remember which one. Maybe he wasn't in any of these games. Either way you look at it, I don't care if him and McBride are on the field. I think we've figured out here that Michael Wilson is a more important player than I think everyone thinks. He's going to be better for this team than people think. He may even rival for that number one position. In fact, he has a higher yards total today than Harrison does. So just keep that in mind. Either way you shape it, 55 I have this wrong, actually, this guys. I'm sorry about that. It's actually 55. 55.5 receiving yards is just a little bit too low for me in a spot where I think we're going to be passing consistently today. And also, I want to add to this. I think these Bucs are going to keep this thing exciting. I do. I have a feeling they keep it tighter, and they've been bad, and they need a resurgence. They need to come back quick, and it's the time for them to do that. And I think these guys, these Arizona teams, are going to be playing from behind. Plenty of opportunities through the air for Michael Wilson. Play number 4, we're going to be tag-teaming him with his quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, for over 24.5 passing completions. Now, before I go too far, you guys can use the passing yards if you want. You can use the over 1.5 passing touchdowns. You can use this 24.5 passing completions. Now, by using the completions over the yards, we did get a 1x off of our payout, but I want to do that for a reason here today. And the main reason is this. First off, the Bucs are a pass funnel defense. We have a feeling Jacoby is going to be throwing the ball quite a bit in this one. In his last 5 games, Jacoby has gone over this line 3 times, just missing in the other 2, just barely. Now, in the last 2 games, where this offense really started to click under Brissett here, he's had 47, which is a franchise record, I believe, and 30, might be an NFL record. I think it's a franchise record. 47 pass completions and 33 pass completions, respectively, those last 2 games. Now, these Bucs ranked 22nd in passing attempts against here, so which is really important to know they're getting it passed on all the time, and we see why. I think the Bucs try to bring it in this game, which should honestly keep the Cardinals playing from behind, and that's honestly going to be a little better for us in terms of these guys lighting it up through the air here. So, what we opted, and by the way, they have no run game. One of the running backs tonight is questionable. The run game is really ugly, and the Bucs stopped the run game. So all we're looking at here is a scenario where the Bucs are already really good at stopping the run. Plus, they got Vita Vea. It's going to make life miserable for anyone trying to run in the first place. Add all that to the fact that Jacoby Brissett loves to throw the football. So 24.5 is just too low for me, and I'm going to show you why. You see Brissett here? You see these games? Now, first off, in this game against Dallas, they were leading. First off. This game against Arizona, they were behind, and he did make a pretty good comeback. They started throwing it down. You guys know we had a McBride touchdown here. We actually cashed for the free play, but he almost got back here. He started slow in the beginning of the game and kind of came back late. Otherwise, he probably would have easily sorted past as well. But those last 2 weeks when we really started to see everyone click, and the funny part was Harrison wasn't involved in these games, and he really got it going, man. 47 and 33. They just really figured it out. This team is very susceptible, and I also want to point, they're passing at a 64% rate. That's huge. That is huge for this play. You got McBride, number 1 target share, Michael Wilson, number 2, of course, Harrison, number 3. And look, you can see these guys here. Matthew Stafford, Josh Allen all went over on the completions. These guys didn't have to because they absolutely destroyed them. And Spencer Rattler, I think they got mastered up too. So either way, shape it. We love Jacoby Brissett here for the over 24.5 passing completions paired up with this guy, Michael Wilson. You guys are welcome to sprinkle in other players as well. But we'll have some options for other players in the VIP and NFL full season pass. Don't you worry. For you paid players, we got a ton of good stuff coming your way today. It's going to be a great one. In fact, if you have not bought that NFL plus NBA full season pass special, you guys are going to want to hear that in this video. It is super cool, and you're not going to get anything like that ever again, and the amount of value behind it is pretty crazy. So with that said, this is play number 1, guys. Going over the recap one more time. We got Juwan Johnson over 46.5 receiving yards. Darren Waller over 21.5 receiving yards. Michael Wilson over 55.5 receiving yards. And we're pairing him with his quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, to go over 24.5 passing completions here for play number 1. Now, just a heads up, guys. Remember, over here on Dabble, you can follow us. We can follow you. Built up a little 53,000 followers over there on Dabble, which is pretty cool. This is completely separate from our player base. If you hear us talking about all the players we have, the tens of thousands of players, that's not this. It's just a Dabble following, which is pretty cool. You can copy our plays. We can copy yours. If people like your plays and they copy them, you get something called Copy Cash. It's 5 cents a copy. You're not going to get rich from it, but it's fun. It's a fun little extra that they have that most apps don't. You can do the Rocket Boost promo with us on Thursday. And, of course, every day we chat over here on Dabble. So if you guys want to know where we're chatting at, where we're chopping up, communicating, it's over here on the Dabble app. Again, if you want to do this play for just $5 for a chance to win $270 and only cost you $5 for new users, just click on the description of the video, click on Dabble, make sure the code says in the green, make a $5 deposit, get that $25 free, and drop that $30 in this play right here for a chance to win $270. This is play number 1 for the 1 p.m. slate. Now we're going to play number 2 for the 2 p.m. slate. For the 4 p.m. slate over here, guys. This is the 4 p.m. slate of games. I think these all start at 4:25, but you get the idea. All right. This is going to be a little saucy, so be ready for the first one. I hope it doesn't scare too many of you guys, and if it does, that's okay. Remember, guys, you can take the plays you like, leave the plays you don't. You don't have to copy our plays. These are our plays. Only copy if you love them, okay? Play number 1 here for the afternoon window. We're going to start things off with Justin Herbert over 4.5 rushing attempts. I know it looks scary, but let me explain. The Raiders will travel to take on the Chargers at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The point total here is 40.5, which is not very high, and the Raiders are 9-point underdogs. So we're spelling some blowout stuff here, right? In the last 5 games, Herbert has gone over this line all but once. And that was last week in the absolute destruction of a blowout against the Jaguars. He got mauled. Now, the Chargers are coming off an embarrassing loss, and we think Herbert looks to kind of right the ship in this one. Now, these Raiders rank 24th in the NFL when it comes to rushing attempts against. Keep that in mind. It's also worth noting that most quarterbacks that are mobile are going over this line pretty easily against this team. So if you're a mobile quarterback, this is not a problem for you. Also, we have multiple ways to cash this play. And let's talk about, let me break it down like that. We have multiple ways this play can cash, and I want to break it down for you guys, even in blowouts, right? So first, let's just say Herbert continues to utilize his legs and escape guys like Max Crosby, picking up those first downs like he's done all season long. Beginning of the season, I told you guys in the first video where we did cash, I told you guys, one of the first videos for these guys, for the Chargers, that Herbert was going to run more this year. That was what came out of camp. We did a lot of research there. That has been proven all season to be true. He's run consistently all season. So option 1 here is that he runs to utilize those legs to escape Max Crosby in the gang who are trying to chase him down when he's getting those first downs. I see a lot of that happening. Second, Herbert can quarterback sneak or tush push, both of which these guys do often, and it counts as a rush attempt. So you're going to see quarterback sneaks when he needs a little 1 yard to get a first down. You need a tush push or an end zone push. Herbert does a lot of this stuff as well with his big body action there. 4.5 rushing attempts, guys. Check it out. Last part, the best part of all, we expect the Chargers to absolutely crush the Raiders in this game. And what does that mean? Well, we expect Justin Herbert to kneel down at least a few times in this game. So the goal here is we get those additional kneel downs, as we explained before, guys. Kneel downs do count as rush attempts for quarterbacks. And if you forgot, let me just brief you real quick. I can do that pretty fast here. See this play right here that happened on, Friday? Yesterday, right? Actually Friday. So for Black Friday, the 3 p.m. game, well, guess what? This is a VIP NFL full season pass play that we cashed out $2,970. So almost $3,000 in this play. And guess what? The very last play of the game, Caleb Williams kneels the ball and allows us to get that last kneel. It's all about the kneel down. So I'm telling you guys, the goal in this play is to put us in a situation when these guys are up and he's already got 3 or 4 rushing attempts and he goes in late in that game and kneels that ball down and ding, ding, ding. We cash out on Justin Herbert over 4.5 rushing attempts on a boosted line. That's boosted because they don't think he's going to run a lot in a game where they're going to be, a favorite to win. But they aren't thinking like I'm thinking. I'm thinking ahead of the game. First off, Herbert is going to run. You're going to get at least a few attempts from him during the game, whether up or down. That's what he does now with his legs. And you got Max Crosby over there. People forget how talented Max Crosby is. One of the best players that will be on this entire field during this game. Don't get it confused. He will be one of the most talented players on the field, and that goes for both teams. Max Crosby's a problem. When he's on, he's on. He also plays very good against the Chargers. Don't forget that. Plays very good against the Chargers. I can see Herbert scrambling quite a bit in this one. I can see 3 or 4 of these rushing attempts being done early by him just running around. And then you get a couple of them late in the game. You get maybe 1 or 2 of those little first down hobbles where he's trying to get over the line there. And, of course, 1 or 2 kneel downs late in the game could also save us. We can get a kneel down before halftime. There's a lot of ways this works in our favor. Justin Herbert, 4.5 rush attempts per play, number 1. As you guys can see right here, he's gone over the last 5 games, 6, 7, 9, and 5 against these opponents here. Winning or losing, he's gone over. Look at this right here. They got worked in this game. He ran 6 times. They worked these guys, and he ran 7 times. They won this game against Tennessee. He ran 9 times. They won this game against Pittsburgh, ran 5 times. He got absolutely demolished against the Jags. We couldn't do anything against, and still ran 3 times. Again, not going to run too much when you're down 35-6. So pretty good overall. You see it here. These guys rank 24th when it comes to rushing attempts against, and I think we're in a really good spot here for J. Herb. Now, I also want to point out, guys, you're going to see the rush share is pretty significant here. But more importantly, guys, this is a pass-heavy team that doesn't have their main running back yet, so I think we're going to get some additional. Hampton, I don't think is back, by the way. I don't think he's fully back yet. So I think they're going to be using Vidal back there, right here, Kamani Vidal. So I think we're in a good spot here. Look at these quarterbacks all going over these lines. Mobile quarterbacks, Lawrence, no problem. Bo Nix, no problem. Dak Prescott, no problem. All these guys are going over. Shooter is the only one that didn't, but he was in a cave of collapse. Actually, no, I take it back. They actually won that game. That was his last game. He didn't have to run. He didn't have to run at all. He was throwing it all over the yard to these guys in a quick pass game. So, yeah, these guys are going over pretty easily here. You see what's happening. We're taking J. Herb over 4.5 boosted rush attempts for play number 1. I love that line. This is a line that's super sneaky, and I think they're just not. No one's paying close enough attention. That's a good line here for play number 1. And if it doesn't hit, I still love it. Play number 2, we're going to Khalil Shakir. We're taking Shakir over 5.5 receptions. Another boosted line. Hear me out. So the Bills will travel to take on the Steelers here at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This should be a good game here. VIP, NFL Pass. We're going to have a lot in this game. The point total here is 45, and the Steelers are 3-point underdogs. Now, the Steelers are allowing the most passing yards and wide receiver reception yards in the entire NFL. Let me just say it again. The Steelers are the easiest team to pass on in the entire NFL. They allow the most passing yards. They allow the most receiving yards. You can pass on them all day long. They are the ultimate team to pass on. Yes, they rank dead last in defending the pass in the NFL. Now, Shakir's gone over this line in 4 of his last 5 games. It is important to note the Bills are missing both starting tackles. So first things first, Kincaid may or may not play in this game. That's a question mark. He's questionable. I don't know that he plays, to be honest with you. A lot of times I think questionable looks good for these guys, and I don't know about Kincaid. He's been off on a little bit. Either way you shape it, look, we're expecting a lot of quick passes here. Why? Because these Bills are missing both of their starting tackles, and that's going to be a problem. Well, it more than likely be a problem, which is going to mean more pressure on Josh, which means Josh is going to scramble around a lot and he'll do a lot of quick passing. Well, if I'm quick passing and I'm Josh Allen, there's only one guy I'm looking for, and that's going to be the obvious Khalil Shakir. He's the guy that's the shiftiest. He's going to be sitting down low in the pocket. You can get the ball to him easily. He is a reception target guy. I don't need him to break big yards in this game. I just need him to catch 6 passes. I love this spot today. Coleman has not been involved in this offense very much, and it's obvious that Josh likes Shakir more than any of his receivers. So we're taking Shakir over the 5.5 receptions. I think this line's a point too low, I'll be honest with you. If you look over here at Khalil Shakir, last 5 games, he's getting all the attention he needs. He's going against a team that gives up the most receptions, the most receiving yards, and the most passing yards in the entire NFL against these Steelers. At home, it's a great spot. 6 against these guys here. 7 receptions against these guys here. 7 receptions against Miami. 8 receptions against the Houston team. The only team that didn't have it against was against Tampa. And I can't remember what happened to him there. Only got 3 targets in that game, too, so that was interesting. But all the rest of these games, the guy's getting in the last 5 games, he's getting an average of 7.4 targets per game, 5.8 receptions per game. And now you're going against the worst defense against passing. Yeah, sign me up for that one. Khalil Shakir, easy play here, over 5.5 receptions. Both boosted plays, and both plays I absolutely love. All right, play number 3. That's right. You should already know what's happening. If you don't, let me wake you guys up to something we have not done yet this season. We are taking Josh Allen on his passing yards. When I say this season, in the free play, we haven't done this. Now, here's the deal. We're going to go to Josh Allen on his 233.5 passing yards here. Now, guys, we're stacking Shakir and Allen together in this one. Obviously, you see the game stack here, right? Now, Josh has cleared this line in 4 of his last 4 games, okay? 4 of 4, crushing it. Today, he gets that pass funnel Steelers defense that ranks dead last in literally all things passing yards allowed, passing receptions allowed. Quarterbacks are really soaring over this line against this Steelers squad, guys. Look, the Steelers defense has been fantastic at home, even shutting down Jonathan Taylor. So when it comes to the run, they will put it on you, and they've been really good as of recently. They've been a real problem when it comes to stopping the run, which is going to make these things difficult for Josh Allen. So this really just sets up for a typical Josh Allen scramble and quick pass special. We see him, peppering these guys consistently here, just pepper to death all game, short range, mid range, and have a couple shots downfield. But overall, I think Josh Allen's going to be very active in the pass game. I think he'll be a little bit mobile in this game. He'll run around a little bit, only because those tackles being out. But either way, I think it's too good of a setup for the pass game here. And I just, the main reason is, let me just show you, Josh Allen, last 4 or 5 games. This game against Carolina, they blasted them to death. He didn't have to do anything in this game. But look at all these other games. Whether they win or lose, you see it here. Whether they win or lose, right? Dolphins smashed him here. He put up 306. They killed KC here. He put up 278. 213 against the Bucs. Again, we showed you that with the Jacoby there. And again, against a very good team when it comes to passing, this guy still puts up 253. So now you got a Pitt defense that ranks dead last in the entire NFL. They're giving up 260 passing yards a game. Josh Allen needs 233.5. That line's a little too low for Josh Allen, my friends. And guess what? He still might get Dalton Kincaid back. So we'll see how it goes. Either way you shape it, I love our spot here today for Josh Allen. I want to point out a couple of things. Passing at a 53% clip, but this is a game where you're not going to run as much. You're going to get a lot more passing in this one. Khalil Shakir, number 1 target getter, as you can see right here. Look at these quarterbacks going over him. Jordan Love, no problem. Daniel Jones, no problem. I remember this game here with Herbert. He barely missed it. I don't think he had to get over on that one there. And then this one here, Joe Flacco missed it, but that was that battle they had. We won some money in that game, if you guys remember, earlier in the season. So either way, shape here, guys. We're taking Josh Allen, and we're pairing him with his number 1 receiver, Khalil Shakir, on the 5.5 receptions with his 233.5 passing yards against the team that is the worst against the pass in the entire NFL. In a pretty solid weather spot. Shouldn't be too bad. All the weather in the game we picked were pretty good. There's a little bit of weather in Cleveland, but no major issues over here, guys. We love this play for play number 2. It's probably a little bit safer, even though it's got some boost on it. I love it. It's a 3-man, so 3-mans are naturally a little bit safer, but I really love this play a lot. So if you guys like this play, make sure you lock it in over there on Dabble. Again, you know what to do if you don't have Dabble yet. Make sure you use our code in the green. Don't forget, guys, we appreciate you guys doing that. Now, I'm going to show you play number 3 now, okay? I showed you play number 1 over here for the 1 p.m. slate. Play number 2 for the 4 p.m. slate. Play number 3 is a chalkboard play here. It's going to be Darren Waller, and it's going to be Josh Allen, and they're all touchdown receptions. Now, check it out. Here's our touchdown getters. Now, anytime touchdowns. Here's what we've done here, okay? I showed you play 1, right? We got Waller in that one. Play 2, we got Josh Allen for the passing. But here, what we've done is we're able to get you guys a 5.26x multiplier to get 1,052 off the 2-man anytime touchdown. Now, the goal here is this. Darren Waller, big-time end zone target. I think he's being brought back. And again, we get the void if he doesn't play. I think he's being brought back today. I think the Dolphins are going to make a legitimate run. I think he's healthy and ready to go. I think he's going to have a bigger game than everyone thinks. I think he's going to have some kind of a snap ship, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think he's going to get a touchdown, probably 30, 40, 50 yards. I think he's going to get this done pretty easily for us today. So I wanted to have a share of him in the touchdown anyways. It would have been in a VIP play anyways, or an NFL pass play, but I decided, you know what? We already have him in our free play. Let's mix this in so we have a chance to sweep this thing. We're taking Darren Waller for an anytime touchdown here. We got a beautiful payout on that one as well against a team that does not do very well against tight ends. Then we're pairing it with Josh Allen on his rush plus receiving touchdown. Now, let me show you a couple things. First things first, Darren Waller. So we're on the same page. Waller here. In his last, okay, so Waller played 3 full games this season, just 3. He scored 4 touchdowns in that time. He scored 2 touchdowns game 1, then a touchdown the game after, and a touchdown the game after that. So he's got 4 touchdowns in 3 games. He's a touchdown target over here. I'm telling you right now, he's a touchdown magnet on this team. Tua also loves him in the end zone. Josh Allen, ready for this? He has 10 anytime touchdowns in the season, 10 rushing or receiving touchdowns. That's very, very good. And we see him moving the ball a lot here. So again, I got Josh passing a ton in this game, but you know where Josh gets lethal down there by the end zone. They'll use him to push. They'll use him to run around the outside. They use him to do a little fake screen. He'll just put his nose down and jump over the middle. The dude is a tank, and you know what he's going to do. He'll jump over a lot, too. He'll jump over a lot trying to get that touchdown. He does it all the time. So I'm taking Josh Allen for an anytime touchdown and Darren Waller for an anytime touchdown. I'm pairing them together for the chalkboard play right here, putting you guys in a 5.26x multiplier for a chance to win. And wouldn't it be sweet if we got 2 of these 3 or even swept the board? Because if we did, I can totally see Waller going off with the touchdown pair. And I can totally see Josh Allen having a masterful game and also rushing a touchdown. So I see this stuff working out really nice today, guys. Remember, this is sports betting. There are no guarantees in sports betting. We're always going to put you in the best spots to win. These are the free plays for the day. Let me show you a couple more things before I get you out of here. Also, that special, you guys are going to want to see that. All right, first things first, going over here to the description of the YouTube video. Click on the very bottom link. It will take you here to our stand store. Okay? First things first, if you guys need bonus funds or promos, you just want to support the channel, use these links right here. When you type in code in the green and make that first deposit, we get a small kickback, and that's how we have these free pick videos. So if you like the free pick videos, keep using these links. Next, guys, our business name is In the Green DFS, which means our YouTube channel is In the Green DFS. But we have a second YouTube channel called In the Green DFS Picks. Subscribe over there, guys. You do not want to miss that. I'm telling you, if something happens to our channel, you're going to want to be over there. Plus, we're dropping some 8-man plays over there soon. Also, follow us on Instagram, my friends. If you're on the Instagram, follow us there. We're going to be dropping some special free plays, special free cash giveaways, as well as some free weeks of VIP. We're also doing a free play giveaway that we do every Wednesday or Thursday over there called the Instagram exclusive free play. And of course, every single day, if you go to the Instagram store, you can find our wins from the day before. And of course, you can find all the win compilations going back to April. All right, most important part of this video, my friends, click right here on Winning Picks Free and VIP. Now, this is our winnable. This is where all of our plans are housed, okay? I'm going to go over this very quickly, but you want to stick around because the last thing I'm going to go over is the special. The special's final day is tomorrow. I strongly suggest if you're serious about this stuff, you pay attention. First things first, everyone should probably be on the free plan by now. If you're watching this video, you're not on the free plan, you're only really hurting yourself, not us, but you. So if you want to get the free plan, click this button right here. It takes 3 seconds, sign up, and you're good to go. Also, when the video is done, we send all 3 of these free plan plays right to everyone on the free plan here. That way you guys, our players, can lock them in before everyone else gets them, before the lines bump later today, okay? So get on the free plan. Plus, if today's video gets to 600 likes, yes, that's it. Just 600. Should be easy today. Then everyone on this winnable free plan is going to receive additional VIP plays sent out at no cost, and it will probably be for that night game tonight which should be fun for everybody to have that going up for that night game. So that's the free plan. Next, VIP option are great. I'm going to show you this, and I'll show you the better option over here. But VIP is great if you guys are looking to pay the monthly or the weekly. VIP comes with all picks and plays sent right to your phone for all apps and all sports. You click on subscribe. You can use the buy now, pay later option if you want, of course. To the payment plan option, and of course, there's two setups here. The weekly is $149, and that just kind of gives you a chance to dip your toes in the water, try it out for a week, see if it's for you. Most of our players, I would say about 95% of our players are utilizing the monthly right now, maybe even more, 97%. But the monthly makes a lot of sense because A, the monthly is $399, and B, you're saving $200 when you go with the monthly. And of course, C, you get a full 30 days of our play style, or full month, showing you what we do here, which is obviously very unique to most people. Yes, we just cashed out $20,000 in winning tickets in the last 3 days. There's going to be a lot more than that some days, so just keep in mind there's also going to be days we lose every slip. So it's all how it goes. There's no guarantees in any of these here. But of course, here's your VIP option. If you're looking to do the weekly or the monthly option, this is a good plan for you. Now, if you're someone that's been on the weekly VIP, rather the monthly VIP, and you've been on it for a while now, I'm going to show you a plan that's going to make a lot more sense to everybody here. And this expires tomorrow on Monday. So let me be very clear here. We started this plan, I think it was on Thursday or Wednesday. We launched it from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We gave you guys plenty of time. We included it in our Black Friday and our Cyber Monday sale. It ends on the end of Monday. When Monday gets to midnight, when Monday ends, 11:59 p.m., it's done, okay? So you have today and tomorrow to get this, and here's how it works. Basically, we're getting you guys $4,000 in packages, 2 complete full season plans here, full season passes, sorry. $199 for the football, $199 for the NBA, and we're allowing you to do this all by buying one pass at 50% off. So what we're doing here, again, for this special until Monday, if you go to the NBA full season pass and type in code NBA now, first off, it'll drop the price down to $9.99, so it takes off 50%. Second, you are welcome to use the buy now, pay later option if you want to do the payment option. Totally fine. We had a guy in the comments that said he did it for $77 a month or something like that. So that's optioned if you want it. And of course, once you buy the NBA pass using NBA now, not only do you get the 50% off, we are also adding the entire NFL full season pass at no additional cost. So you're essentially getting the entire NBA pass and the entire NFL pass for $9.99. It's an incredible deal. There's no logic behind going for the monthly for month after month after month if you're going to do this. So if you're someone that's already been with us for months, guys, we love y'all. We're glad you guys have been with us for months in the VIP, but this might be a big good opportunity for you guys to go over here and take advantage of the special now before it ends on Monday because we are not bringing this back, okay? Again, just a quick heads up, NBA goes all the way till June 2026. It includes all NBA playoffs, NBA finals, NBA cup games, everything NBA, we got you fully covered. As far as NFL goes, we're on week 13. We have all of week 13, week 14, week 15, week 16, week 17, all the playoffs, Super Bowl, everything. So there's a ton of value. You have to tell people this all the time. You could literally buy this NFL pass alone, starting in the playoffs, and make tons of money back in the amount of time the playoff and the Super Bowl happens. So getting this now is a massive value. Again, type in code NBA now here for this one for the NBA pass. You'll get 50% off the NBA pass, and we will reach out later and add on the NFL pass for you. We just sent you an email. You guys click 2 things, and the NFL pass is logged in. So keep an eye on the email. Whatever email you have on file when you sign up is the email you get that email from. And again, all you have to do is type in code NBA now to buy the NBA pass at 50% off, and we will add on the NFL pass for you guys at no cost. All right, guys? I got to get some rest. I'm super tired. Got to get some rest to get the rest of these plays done for our NFL full season pass and VIP players, NBA as well. There's gonna be some light NBA on Sunday. We don't go too heavy on the NBA on Sunday, but guys, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Remember, if you like the video and subscribe to the channel, you have a chance to win a free week of VIP in every single video. Get this video to 600 likes so you guys have a chance to win that additional VIP play today. I think you're going to want it for the night game. That way everyone's got some extra juice in that night game. But most importantly, my friends, keep it positive, keep it professional. We love y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday today, and let's keep on cashing.